and in this one is going to be a very short one. So let's say you're interested in a time horizon of forming a company. You can go over to our website here, and you've probably seen the range of companies. Do I form a ready-made company? Let's say, for example, in the British Virgin Islands, do I form a company here? I need a company very fast. What is the best and fastest way to form a company? Obviously, these are ready-made companies which actually bring you history to the actual company, meaning could have been traded for a few years. I'll touch ready-made companies in the future, but the fastest company that you can form is the United Kingdom. One of the cheapest companies as well. 25% of corporation taxes over 250k, while potentially a lower rate of 19% actually applies. Ireland is also a very fast formation as well. And again, there are lower corporation taxes as well, slightly more expensive, but the UK is our fastest formation. So if you want to make a company, you need it within 2 days. You need to link it. Let's say you're in e-commerce, you need a new business for some reason to set up some Stripe payment system or some type of payment method. We can get you with a bank account with a UK company 99% of the time in less than 2 working days. We can have a company live within 24 hours and the bank account live the following day. Additionally, we can have your Stripe account then set up following this. We can also have card readers sent to your local business within a particular time horizon. We can do things fast at Forward Point Solutions, okay? Especially with the UK. Now, there are other companies which are incredibly fast, but typically speaking, when we speak about offshore companies, there are much more increased compliance. We can send the compliance through an app. You can take a selfie, essentially. We don't see it. It's all done in-house through a KYC company. And we can go ahead and set up that company very fast in the UK. So if you need a fast company, you're actually wondering what's a fast, cheap company, I need one this week, then the UK is the spot. Drop me an email, send me over the company names, what your business model is, if you currently have a website or not, and essentially your proof of address, your passport, and we can get things moving very swiftly with that entity formation. Very simple setup, is based in the UK. Very great formation, provides a lot of trust as well. But if you want the fastest setup, you need a company now, then the UK can get that done in just under 2 working days of a bank account live, so you can receive payments and get your business flowing again, or get your business starting to flow. XYZ. I mean, we have a lot of dormant formations, people creating shelf companies for the UK, people just holding assets in UK LTDs, LLPs, lots of different types of stuff. The Guernsey is also fast, the Isle of Sark, but again, they come with additional compliance. The UK is very streamlined and very easy regulations to set up. You can set up a company in the UK as a resident and a citizen from pretty much anywhere, even some of the sanctioned countries. The issues will then come through the banking. If you're a European citizen holder, then banking will be very easy for you. Or if you're based, in Mexico somewhere, very easy. Obviously, if you're based in Russia, we're going to come under the sanction list and have incredible troubles with banking. We have a counterparty overseas in Hong Kong that we can do business with you if you are Russian, or if you're from another sanctioned jurisdiction, we will have an entity which we can do business with you, because obviously we can't do business with you from a UK entity because you're sanctioned. However, we will be able to from our Dubai company, Russell Kmart, our Hong Kong. We have a few entities around the world which we can then operate and do business with, and that's why we sometimes have overseas companies, just so we can do business with those countries which are closed doors to some economies. Some economies are very racist. The British are right now towards Russians, very racist. They don't like Russians at all in business. And it's really unfortunate because, for example, look at the growth in Asia. As the Russians pull their money into it, look at the growth. The most expensive cities, number 1, Hong Kong, number 2, Singapore, number 3, Switzerland, number 4, Switzerland, number 5, New York, number 6, London. It used to be London, you know. We're really losing power in the West. Look at the growth rates of Dubai, look at the property there. I'm not a big fan of Dubai myself, but look at the growth, and that's because they can do business with the world, while London has closed its doors for business with the world. And if you are doing business with Russians from London, they might not be residents of Russia, they might be residents of Dubai, then it's okay. That's okay to do business. You know, citizenship isn't really the problem, it's a residence of the clients. So regarding banking, always keep that in mind. It is your residence, not really your citizenship. But again, if you have a Russian passport, a little bit more due diligence will have to be done to make sure that you are a resident of Spain, for example, and you're not just providing some woozy-wazzy documents.